All right. Welcome back. I hope you guys watched the last video because this is a continuation of what we just did in the
Oh
other
my
video,
goodness.
predicting our group stage teams that will come out of their groups. Now we will continue into the elimination stage. We're going to tell you what our bracket's going to look like and who the winner we think will be of the World Cup. This is where it gets interesting. We'll be doing a live bracket prediction and we'll be showing each other's brackets as we pick. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any time because here we go. And welcome to Outsider Sports Talk. This is what we do.
Let's do this, baby.
Let's do this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hello. Why don't I get the screen up real quick so we can review our groups a little bit and then we get into this a little bit,
All right, let's do it.
All right, so these are what my groups look like. Not much different than Dougie's, but real quick, Group A, I got Netherlands, Senegal. Group B, I got England, USA. Group C, I got Argentina, Mexico. Group D, I got France, Denmark. Group E, Germany, Spain. Group F, Belgium, Croatia. Group G, Brazil, Serbia. And Group H, Portugal and Uruguay. Doug, who do you got?
Well, apparently the same exact thing for like the first four groups. So Netherlands, Senegal, Group A, Group B, England, US, Group C, Argentina, Mexico, Group D, France, Denmark. And then we flip, in Group E, I got Spain as number 1, Germany as number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And my surprise, my shocker pick that you didn't like with me having Canada as number 2, but Belgium as number 1. Then in Group G, we got Brazil and Switzerland. And then we got Group H, Portugal, Uruguay.
All right. Well, there's a little review on our groups. And without further ado, let's go back to the bracket here. Here are the matchups as we can see them. Like I said, we're going to have live picks. So, Dougie, are you ready? Because there's no going back.
Wait, you're first. You're going first.
Yeah, I'll pick. So I'll go through my quarterfinal picks, then you go through your quarterfinal picks. So here we go. Oh, I hate this part because it's too intense here. There's some really good matchups. Anyway, here we go. Starting with match 49, which is apparently is Netherlands USA. I don't think USA has the power to beat Netherlands. Netherlands goes through. Next match, I got Argentina, Denmark. I don't think Denmark can beat out Argentina because Argentina is going to have the momentum coming out of that group clean. They're going to be ready to go for the World Cup. Messi's last World Cup, they're ready to go. So I think this is going to be where they beat Denmark. Match 51, England, Senegal. England is very solid. Senegal is that team that people have been talking about, the dark horse. But overall, with the depth that England has compared to what Senegal has, Mane is injured. Who knows if he comes back 100% for the games he does come back for? England takes it over Senegal. Then we got France and Mexico. Dude, Mexico's winning. Mexico is winning against France. No, they're not. France is going to beat Mexico. There's no way. I'm sorry. France is just, they still have a great squad. Mexico, I don't think we'll be able to do it. Germany versus Croatia at match 53. This is a tough one. Croatia's solid. Germany is also a very good team, but I still think Germany beats out Croatia. The next match is Brazil-Uruguay. Ooh, I think this is going to be the best game out of the round of 16 because Uruguay and Brazil are going to be two South American teams fighting to get into the next stage. I think Uruguay will make it very close and it will be probably the best game we watch in that round. But I think Brazil still beats them. Belgium and Spain. Great team. Spain's got a lot of youngsters. Stop sipping your coffee. I know you might not like this pick here. But I think Belgium goes through. Like you said in the last video, De Bruyne's going to carry this team, man, and he's going to be there against Spain. And then my final pick of the round of 16, Portugal, Serbia. Serbia, thank you for your service. Portugal's going to take this one. They got a strong team, a lot of good defenders, a lot of good mids, like we talked in the past, and attack. They're going to be able to beat Serbia. So there are my picks for my round of 16. Dougie, it's your turn to pick. So let's go to your bracket. Let's go to your matches. Give me what you got.
Like I said, CONCACAF, we out there, we out here, we're trying to prove something. World Cup's coming up, so I got Netherlands winning it. I don't
Okay,
think
go
you
ahead.
guys got enough, you know. They got a solid team, the US, but Netherlands, I think, especially after a lot of failures they've had in big tournaments in the last couple of years, I think they're gonna overcome this. So
Okay.
match 50, Argentina versus Denmark. Oh man, this is so tough. Like, whew. Denmark's got a really good, solid squad. But Argentina's got to go. Win or lose, they'll go. Lionel Andres Messi. So Argentina goes through. I don't think it's gonna be easy. I think a lot of these games may not be easy. Hopefully they're not, because I'm trying to enjoy some good competition. But yeah, Argentina going to match 51 between England and Senegal. Like you said, Mane is just a fantastic player. Senegal just won the African Nations Cup. England's a really good team that is used to choking a lot in very important tournaments too. But they will not choke against Senegal because England.
Ooh.
Going on to match 52, France and Mexico. Mexico is leaving the World Cup. So easy. France, get it. The curse, World Cup winners, not supposed to perform well. But it's Mexico. Come on.
All right.
Like
Keep
you
going.
said, they don't have a solid squad. A lot of people could have chosen many different players that could have taken to the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm already pushing it and choosing them to go out of the group stage and to make it out. But I think this is as far as they go.
Okay.
Going into match 53, Spain versus Canada. Yo, what up? Who chose Canada, dude?
You did.
This is so difficult. I'm gonna go with Spain.
All right.
I think giving enough credit to CONCACAF. Again, they're trying to make a statement. But I think they still have good amount of years to fully develop for when it's here in North America. So I
Okay.
think they're on that upward trajectory, but they're not there still. And Spain, really good team. They're gonna have possession of the ball, young squad. I think we'll take it. Went into match 54. Brazil contra Uruguay. Tough match.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I'm just going to choose the better team. The team that has the biggest difference makers. The team that has made it to the most recent Copa America final. Brazil.
All right.
Belgium versus Germany. The teams with pretty much the same colors. The ones that look very alike, but just decided to make one horizontal and one vertical. Here, I am going to choose Belgium. Because, oh my boy, De Bruyne. He's just unstoppable right now. Again, he's going to carry the team. They do have a good team too. But right now, I don't see Germany with a player of De Bruyne's quality on their squad.
Okay.
And I
Good point.
think in games like this that are close with very good teams, you need that one player to be able to make the difference when needed.
Okay.
And then with the final match, 56 here, we got Portugal and Switzerland. I'm going to go with Portugal. You can already see on Switzerland's flag, no offense, that's a cross right there. It's a clinic. Portugal about to put a clinic on them, and Switzerland is going to go home. And this is not a repeat of what Andres just did, because apparently we have the same teams all throughout. If you didn't notice, yeah.
All right, so those are Doogie's picks, and into the quarterfinals. This is what it looks like for him, and here's what it looks like for me. I'm gonna go ahead and let Dougie go first here and give me your quarterfinal matchup picks, and you can get right into it.
You still got Germany in there actually. So okay. This is tough. So the birth of Johan Cruyff style of soccer right here on the left with Argentina having the GOAT still. But Argentina has been really good. They might not play the best soccer, the best football, but they play really well collectively still. They have great defense, good solid mid, and you have the GOAT in offense. So going with Argentina.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm not mistaken too, Argentina's maybe 2 wins away from breaking the all-time record of amount of games going undefeated. They
Ooh,
haven't
okay.
lost in like the last 35-ish games or so.
Okay.
And I don't see them losing, so at least not yet. Going to match 58 between Spain and Brazil, we are gonna go with Brazil. I think as good as Spain is, they're not gonna be able to stop Neymar. They're not gonna be able to stop Vinicius Jr. They're not gonna be able to stop Rodrigo. And Brazil just has a lot of speed everywhere. So easy pick for me. I think just matchup wise, easy pick. Match 59, England versus France. Oh goodness gracious. Woo! This is where see, here's my thought process on this. Will England choke again and keep that pattern? Would the curse keep France out? Both are true. Both have happened. Both are happening.
Okay.
But you know what? Just because France has an extra star, I'm gonna go with France. Dude. With France. Just looking at that visual.
Okay.
And then in match 60, Belgium and Portugal. I'm gonna keep riding the De Bruyne wave. Belgium will beat Portugal. I'm sorry, Cristiano Ronaldo fans. Sorry, Portugal fans. I know I'm saying it very confidently, but this is like a coin flip, coin toss. You know, it could easily be Portugal. But I'm gonna choose Belgium. All right. Those are my semifinals right there.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's get into my picks for the quarterfinals. It looks a little different, but
Okay.
see what I go with. Netherlands, Argentina. We had the same matchup here. I'm gonna have to completely agree with you. Argentina is gonna be on that train. They're gonna be with momentum. They have Messi, who's looking good. They have a great, solid defense. They play well as a team, like you said. Netherlands, don't get me wrong, has an awesome team as well. I'm not sure how their attack will hold up to be able to penetrate Argentina's defense, but I think Argentina overall is the better team, and I'm taking Argentina there. Germany, Brazil. Oh, we all know that match. Germany embarrassed Brazil in front of millions watching. And Brazil is coming in to take that win back because they're going to beat Germany. The way they have their depth, so many great players, youngsters throughout their team. They might even have problems choosing who to start at times. They're a great squad over what Germany has, even though they have a great mid and a good attack as well. I think Brazil takes that, and Germany, it'll be a close game, but Brazil takes it. England and France, man, I hate these picks.
But go for
both have
the stars.
both have good teams, okay? But France is missing some key players going into this World Cup. I think those key players would have made a bigger difference for them. And I think England is a lot better in their depth going into the cup. So I think England beats out France.
Hey, if they start Arnold, that's easy goals for the opponents.
I hope they don't. For the match 60, the last quarterfinal matchup, Belgium and Portugal. What a matchup. De Bruyne obviously carrying the Belgian team here. Portugal, with all their great stars that they have playing in the Premier League, playing in other leagues around the world. They have Cristiano Ronaldo, who can always clutch up. Hopefully he has a great tournament as well. I think for some reason,
You're going with Portugal.
I'm going with Portugal.
I knew it.
I think they do it. I think they beat Belgium, and Belgium goes right back home. I feel sad for them because De Bruyne deserves it. And Portugal collectively, I think, will beat them out. And those are my semifinal matchups.
I can already see your final, dude. But like, oh, you know what? Go ahead. Tell me right now.
This is gonna hurt me.
It's gonna hurt me.
Semifinals. Here we go. For my semifinals, I have Brazil, Argentina. What a game, by the way, that would be for a semifinal. And we have England and Portugal, which would be an amazing game as well. Argentina, Brazil, rivals in the Conmebol, rivals pretty much in every Copa America, rivals whenever they play. All the football history behind it, Pelé, Maradona, Messi, Neymar now, they have such a huge rivalry going.
Oh, bro, you're making me excited for the World Cup already, dude.
Argentina, again, we talked about how they were a very good collective team. We talked about how Brazil has so many good youngsters, so much good attack, the mid, the defense. They're such a good team overall with all their depth as well. And I think that between Argentina and Brazil, I think Brazil beats Argentina. It was such a close one. But I think Brazil beats them. They're getting their revenge from Copa America, man. They're going to do it. And I'm sorry Messi has to go home like that. So close, yet so far away. On the other side, England versus Portugal. England, once again, has a great depth in their squad. Very good players that are playing in the Premier League right now. Playing very solid. Portugal also has a lot of great players in the Premier League. Specifically, João Cancelo has been playing great. Ruben Dias is a great, center back. They have Ronaldo, obviously, one of the best players of all time, according to a lot of people. And they also have this youngster coming up from AC Milan, Rafael Leao, who has been playing very well in the Serie A.
You never stop talking about that fool.
I'm sorry, but he's just playing very well. And I think between England and Portugal, because they both have such great squads, it's going to be such a great game. I think Portugal beats out England. And I think the final is Brazil versus Portugal, and we will not see the Messi and Ronaldo matchup that we all would have wanted to see in the end.
Well, we're about to watch this final in Portuguese.
Honestly, there'll be some great trash talk on the field, I'll tell you that, because they'll definitely understand each other. That's my final pick. All right, Doug.
I'm not mad at any of that. Those are all great picks. And we got same semi on my side between Argentina and Brazil. As much as it pains me to also say it, and even though it's his last World Cup, the winner is gonna be Brazil. Psych! Heck no! What you mean, boy? Argentina is motivated. There's a lot of individual motivation. There's also collective motivation. They're confident. They got a Copa America trophy on their back, and now they just know, they feel internally they're the team to beat. So with that confidence, they're going into every game thinking we're the better team, and they're gonna be the better team against Brazil, because that is my biased answer, but also semi-logical, because again, they're undefeated for 30 plus. So choosing Argentina to beat Brazil. It's a rematch, not in the final this time, but rematch of the Copa America. And from what we saw in that Copa America final between Argentina and Brazil, wasn't the best final. I think I expected better from both teams. Messi didn't play his best. He actually missed quite a few opportunities that I thought he should have made. But he will score in this matchup, and Argentina will win. Now going on to the other side, France versus Belgium. Do we see a rematch of the previous World Cup final? Or does this drawing push Belgium past the expectations of many? When does the curse kick in, right? That's what you're wondering. Is this the time where Eden Hazard shine, and will he make everybody forget about all his injuries? Will Mbappe get another chance at another World Cup championship and prove to some that he's the best player? Will Courtois save all the shots from France?
What's with the suspense?
The winner of the matchup between France and Belgium will be announced right after the commercial break.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Belgium.
Woo! Oh my God.
Ah, goodness. That's so hard to decide, but I think, again, this is not the same France team that won the World Cup. Been missing a lot of key players, like you mentioned. Belgium has always been there. I think they might have lost to France in one of the games. I think that's who they lost to in the previous World Cup when France ended up winning. But how the turntables.
Hopefully you guys got that reference. All right, Doug, we're at the final matchup. This one's for the trophy. So, Doug,
With huge shocks to everybody. The winner of the FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar will be Argentina.
whoa.
Messi goes out with the World Cup championship, his very last World Cup, year after winning Copa America. When you're the GOAT, some things are just written in stone. Some things are just meant to be. And if there's a God like the one I believe in, he wants Messi to get this World Cup, because the world will cry once Messi gets what he deserves, because he is not the best player in the world, but the best player of all time. Rest my case. Can y'all tell I'm a Messi fan?
I think you are a bit of a Messi fan. I'm not right. Wow. Okay. And on to my pick, where I had Portugal and Brazil, who Ronaldo will be playing hopefully in this final to try and get his World Cup, to maybe prove to some Messi fans that he is the GOAT. Personally, I like both players. I respect both players.
I think Messi's number one, Ronaldo's number two, all time, top two.
Personally, I like both. Portugal, Brazil. I hope for a great final if this happens. Neymar's going to be on the other side with his team, leading them against Portugal, and Portugal will have Ronaldo leading them into the final. And I think out of these two teams, the winner of the FIFA World Cup, Qatar 2022, is going to be Brazil. And I think Neymar walks away with his World Cup And then he asked Messi to show him the Copa America. And he says, which one's better? Messi will not say one word.
That's with the disrespect, man.
No disrespect, just kidding. But yeah, I think Brazil coming into this tournament is the best team coming in, has the best depth in their squad. And I think they're going to play their best football this tournament and they're going to win it all.
Scroll down a bit.
What do we need to look at here?
Top 2, Argentina, Brazil. Well, our choices.
Hey, England up there too, though. So
with 8%.
I mean, this is a website from the UK.
Yeah, that's a big gap. And yeah, it is the Telegraph. Shout out to the Telegraph.
Exactly, yeah.
And they have England. Wow, they don't even believe in their own. It's crazy.
So there it is. There's our picks for the final. The whole bracket. Refer back to this video.
And make us I know a lot of my picks, some emotional, some logical, some hot takes. Just wanted to give it a mixture of everything with the hopes of Argentina winning.
Of course. And with that being said, thank you everybody for showing up for our predictions. And I hope this Sunday, the start of the World Cup, is a great start to a World Cup. And I hope the whole cup is great. And I hope there is the least injuries possible for these teams, because that will definitely sway a lot of these predictions and how the teams will play. So let's have a great World Cup. I'm excited. We're all excited to watch it, and let's hope we can watch as many games as possible. So thank you for being on Outsider Sports Talk. It's been Jerez and Doug, and make sure you like and subscribe and comment. Share the video around.
Comment who you think is going to win the World Cup.
And yes, who's your winner for this 2022 World Cup? We'll see you on the next one, and we'll do our best to keep you updated during this World Cup. And thank you for watching.
Hasta la vista, baby.